Hello. Welcome, everybody. I'm here with Jeremy again. Jeremy he doesn't have speaking roles, so he just waves, right? We don't have enough for that. Say hi if you're here. I'd love to hear from you. Oh, Mina's here also. She'll be model number 2. She's going to practice. Say hello. I see there are 10 of you here. We're going to get started here in a couple of minutes. Oh, 2 of them left. They're like, I don't want to say hello, so they peaced out. Okay, so we're going to get started here. This is a Vinyasa class. I am of the Baptiste lineage, Baron Baptiste, which means that I teach a little bit faster, a little bit more challenging maybe than, oh, hi, Mendy. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Colorado. That's what's so fun about this whole internet thing is like all these people that have moved away. Hi, Kayla. All these people that have moved away, I get to see again. Well, I mean, I get to talk to again. Anyway, so I am of the Baptiste lineage in my training, which means that I teach a little bit faster, maybe a little bit more challenging than what sometimes we're used to. But part of it is like, you just kind of get out of your comfort zone. Emily Dahl. Hello from San Francisco. Well, hey, Kelly. Hey, Kelly Teesling. Nice. So anyway, just do what you can do always and forever. Don't do anything that hurts, right? If you need to take a break, take a break. Remember, the point is not perfection. The point is move, breathe, sweat. Sarah says, I seriously love being able to take your class from afar. A little bit of gratitude for all this crazy COVID-19 stuff. Dude, totally. I feel the same way. Like, of course it would take a pandemic to get me to go online. And Dan's here. Hey, Dan. He said Baptist, but that's Baptiste, buddy, with an E on the end. So Dan is usually the one that gets all of the crap in class when we're in live classes. So, hey, Dan. Jeremy says, hey. Okay, so we're going to get started. Obviously, no music, because if there's music, then YouTube kicks us off. So if you want to start your playlist, feel free. And yeah, do what you can. Move, breathe, sweat. Okay. Fully down. Let's start in child's pose. Go. So bring your knees out wide enough for your belly and chest to fit between your thighs. Reach your hands forward, but don't pull your shoulders out of socket. Then drop your forehead to the mat. And start to scan your body head to toe. So just like a mental scan, look for areas where you're holding on to excess tension. Give yourself permission to let those areas go. Just give way to gravity now. And then start to deepen your breath. So inhales and exhales through your nose. Pranayama means breath control. So breathing in and out through your nose keeps your breath slow, filtered. It also helps. And then with this internal awareness, set your intention for your practice today. So what do you want to focus on? Or what do you need to focus on? It doesn't have to be anything profound. It can be something simple like a word, like joy. Whatever you need, bring that to mind here. We'll seal it in with 3 breaths. So inhale through your nose, fill your belly, your rib cage, your chest. And open mouth, exhale, side out. Again, inhale through your nose, just a little bit deeper this time. Fill your rib cage. And open mouth, sigh, let it go. Last one, biggest breath so far today. Fill it all the way up until you think your lungs are totally full. And take another little sip at the top and hold it. Good, open mouth, exhale. Rock up to hands and knees. You want your hands about shoulder width apart, maybe even a little bit wider. I like mine a little bit wider. Knees about hip width apart. Move through some cats and some cows. So on your inhale, drop your belly low, pull your shoulders back and look up. Cat pose, exhale, tuck your tail, chin to chest. Good. Inhale, cow pose, deeper breath, push your belly out, lift your tail. Cat pose, exhale, tuck, curl around. Keep moving on your own time, with your own breath. You can add any extra movements, any organic movements that feel good. Anything that you feel like your body needs today. We link breath and movement in Vinyasa class, so each pose has a breath. Each breath has a pose. Do one more round of breath. We'll meet you back at center when you're ready. Thread the needle. So take your right arm under your chest. If you like to do that thing where you stretch up high, feel free. I don't like to do that thing. Just a preference. Then lower your forehead down, or either your forehead or your temple. Options here, walk your left hand forward and press down, or walk your left hand forward and then across to the right, or even wrap your left arm around your low back. You pick your favorite variation here. Take one last breath on this side. Back up to hands and knees, other side. Do the twisty opening thing if you want. And then thread the needle, left arm under. Another option here, again, forehead down or temple down. Or even you can turn your gaze to the left. So look over your left shoulder. If that hurts something, don't do it, right? That's our agreement. We don't do things that hurt. If something hurts, find a different way to do it. Two more breaths. And come back up to hands and knees. Beast pose. Tuck your toes, lift your knees just like 2 inches up off the mat. Opening your low back and opening your chest. And then lots of work in your quads as well. Make sure your neck is nice and long so you're not jutting your chin forward or arching your neck at all. Then press down through all 10 fingertips, and especially your thumbs and your first fingers. Lots of work there. So keep the weight towards the insides of your hands to protect your wrists. Take a breath. Exhale, stay. Again, inhale. Stay strong, belly in. Last breath. Downward dog, hips up and back. It's like Jeremy knew what I was going to say. So you walk your hands about a handprint forward. So down dog is just an upside down V. So you press your chest back towards your thighs, and the point is a nice long line from your hip, your tailbone all the way to your head towards your thighs. If that's too much for your hamstrings, then bend your knees. Take an inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Again, deep breath. Exhale, press your heels down towards the mat. One last breath. Exhale, hips up high. Walk your feet to the top. Ragdoll. So separate your feet hip width or wider. Bend your knees and drop your head. Now I like to take my feet a little bit wider than hip width so that there's just space for my belly to fit between my thighs. So I don't feel like I can't breathe. You can grab opposite elbows, or if you want a different arm variation, maybe interlace fingers, let your knuckles flop away from your hips. Remember, this pose is for your back, so if you only feel it in your hammies, then bend your knees. Shift your weight towards your toes. 2 more breaths here, folks. Folks, I've never said that shit. Release your grip, bring your feet together. Take a halfway lift, so flat back. Fingertips either to the mat or to your shins. Forward fold, sternum to knees, exhale. Half lift, inhale. Squeeze your quads. Forward fold, exhale. Half lift, longest spine, press your tail back. Forward fold, let it go. Reach up, inhale, look up. Forward fold, exhale, take it down. Halfway lift, inhale. High plank, step back. Strong quads, strong core. Shift your weight forward. Lower halfway, chaturanga, exhale. Upward dog when you're ready. Downward dog, hips up and back. Take a breath in. Breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Let it out. Jump forward, feet together. Halfway lift. Fold. Reach up, that's your inhale pose. Forward fold is your exhale. Halfway lift, prepare. Chaturanga, jump back. Upward dog, squeeze your glutes. Downward dog, hips up. Breathe in. Breathe out. Two more. Exhale. Last one. Let it go. Jump forward, feet together. Halfway lift. Fold. Reach nice and tall. Fold, exhale. Halfway lift. Chaturanga, land with bent elbows. Upward dog. Downward dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Another in. Exhale completely. Jump forward. Half lift. Fold. Reach up last time through. Fold, exhale. Half lift. Chaturanga. Upward. Downward. Inhale. Exhale. Jump feet together. Half lift. Fold. Chair pose, sweep up. Squeeze your knees together, squeeze your big toes together, but pick all the rest of your other toes up, fan them out, and press them back down. Take an inhale here. Cactus arms, open your chest, squeeze your shoulder blades together, look up. Inhale, chair. Cactus, sit your hips a little bit lower. Chair. Cactus. Chair. Fold, nice work. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog. Right foot forward, warrior one. So 2 heels down on the mat. Press down between all 4 corners of each foot. Reach your arms up high overhead. Warrior two, open up. Point your tailbone straight down. Long line between your fingertips. Keep your legs reverse, warrior. Deep breath in. Chaturanga, exhale, lower through. Upward dog. Downward dog. Left foot, warrior one. Notice the difference between sides. Activate both feet like you're going to pull them together. Take another breath in. Warrior two, open up. Nice, strong arms, shoulders down away from your ears. Reverse warrior, stretch your left side. Chaturanga, exhale. Upward dog. Downward dog. 3 breaths here. Reconnect with your intention. Last breath. Exhale. Chair pose, inhale. Interlace your fingers, round forward with a C spine. Tuck your tail under, palms face away from you. Chair pose, inhale. Exhale to your C spine, tuck your tailbone under, belly in. Chair, inhale. C spine, round. Chair. Fold forward. Half lift. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog. Left foot, warrior one, inhale. Warrior two, exhale. Reverse, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Upward dog. Downward dog. Left foot for one, inhale. 2. Reverse. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. 3 breaths. 2 more. Last one. Empty out. Jump. We need a half lift. Fold. Chair pose, inhale. Open arm twist to the right, keep your hips level. Chair pose, inhale. Open arm twist to the left, sit your hips low. Chair pose, inhale, Mina, that's not gonna work. Open arm twist to the right. Chair pose. Upward dog. Downward dog. Right foot, warrior one, she's so supportive. Warrior two. Reverse. Chaturanga. Upward. Downward. Left foot for one. Two. Reverse. Chaturanga. Upward. Downward. Inhale. Open mouth side. Malasana. Frog jump forward. Hips or feet out wide. Sit your hips down low. So turn your toes out to about 11 o'clock and 1 o'clock. This is yogi squat. Garland pose. Try to lengthen out your spine. So lengthen the back of your neck. Make sure you're not pressing your chin forward or rounding your shoulders. And take 3 more breaths right here. Last breath. Hands to the mat. Take crow pose. So bend your elbows. Put your knees on top of your triceps. Shift weight into your hands. Stare at one thing down on the floor. Pick up 1 foot, maybe pick up 2 feet. Squeeze your inner thighs. Hold for 3. Good. 2. Chaturanga. Go back. Upward dog. Downward dog. Kick your right leg up. Open and stack your hips. Bend your knee. Reach your toes towards the left side. Press down with your hands. Point your knees straight up. Deep breath. Flip dog. Land. Turn your toes towards the back of your mat. Hips up. Reach over. Or if you need to modify, feel free. Jeremy's got a different variation going on. Drive through your heels. Squeeze your glutes. Hold 3, 2, 3-legged dog. Right leg up. Inhale. Knee to nose. Tuck curl around. Kick. Inhale. Knee to right elbow or tricep. Kick. Knee to left elbow. Last kick. Low lunge. Right foot to right thumb. Shift your weight forward and back. Kind of floss out your left hip. Crescent lunge. Sweep your arms up overhead. Then interlace your fingers over your low back. Roll your shoulders open. Always an option to take your back knee down. Totally up to you. Walk your knuckles down your left hamstring. Maybe look up. Hold it here for 3, 2. Low lunge. Even lizard. So bring your hands inside your right foot. Left knee down. Top of your left foot down. And let your right knee just kind of flop out to the right. Stay up at tall arms if you want, or come down to your forearms, whatever works for you. Now let's twist this up when you're ready. I'm not ready. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
You're ready? Okay, so Jeremy's going to twist it up. I'm ready now. So I'm going to wrap it around. Yeah, we can both grab our left foot. If that doesn't feel good to you, don't do it. Notice if your shoulders are rounding forward, pull them back, look up towards the ceiling. Think of drawing your right shoulder back. Pinch your shoulder blades together. Hold 3. Breathe 2. Unwind. Walk your right foot in between your hands. Half or whole splits. Totally up to you. The point of this pose is to stretch your right hamstring. So wherever you end up with that is perfect. Some people like to do 3/4 splits, right? But it's a little further than half, but it's not quite whole. Whatever works for you. Oh. 2 more breaths. Good. Come back up onto your right knee. So you sit up nice and tall, hips over, or shoulders over hips. And then reach your left arm up and over. Bring your right hand to your right hip, down to the floor or to a block. Keep your right hand next to your hip, not in front of your foot. So you want to feel a big stretch on your left side, all the way into your left hip. Bend your right knee a lot. Make sure all your toes are spread wide for 3, 2, 1. Chaturanga, or just go straight to down dog. Upward dog if you like, or downward dog. Exhale. Take a double breath in. Double breath out. Again, double in. Double out. Left leg up. Open and stack your hips. Bend your knee, reach your toes away from you, towards the right side. Point your knee straight up to the sky. Keep your right quad engaged as well. Deep breath here. Flip diggity. Turn your toes towards the back of your mat. Hips up high, squeeze your butt. Whatever variation you would like of this is great. No pain. Please don't work for pain. One more big breath. Unwind, flip or 3-legged dog, left leg high, inhale. Knee to nose, exhale. Kick. Knee to left elbow. Kick. Knee to right elbow. Kick. Low lunge. Floss your hip out. I wonder if people don't comment because they're watching on TVs. Are you guys on smart TVs and that's why you can't comment? That would make more sense to me. Press lunge, sweep up. Then take your back bend. Whatever back bend you like. Cactus arms is great. Interlaced fingers is great. Hands at low back is great. Two more big breaths, guys. Back to low lunge. Drop your right knee. Take lizard pose. Walk your hands inside your left foot. Tall arms or forearms. The point of this pose is to stretch your hips. Feel it in your right hip flexors and inside your left hip socket. Two more breaths. Wrap it up. Take your twist. Left arm up and back. Grab for your right foot or don't. Open your chest. Broaden your collarbones. Maybe pull your heel in if you need more of a quad release. Next, unwind. Half splits, whole splits, 3/4 splits, whatever. So walk your left foot in between your hands, try to level off your hips, then go down into it. Or just fold forward over your left leg. No judgment of self or others. Don't judge me, Jeremy. Don't judge Jeremy and don't judge me. And Jeremy, don't you judge me. I won't. Don't work it. It's important not to tear your muscles. That's your anatomy lesson for the day. Good. When you're ready, come back up. Bend your left knee. Shift your weight forward. Hands up onto your knee. Again, bend your left knee a lot. Left hand to left hip. Right arm up and over. Keep your hand there or bring it straight down beside your left hip. If you don't have a block and you can't reach the floor, put your hand under water bottle or the dog or whatever. Breathe deeply into your right side. 2 more big breaths. Last one. Chaturanga or straight to down dog. Up dog. Down dog, deep breath in. Open mouth side. Tiptoe your feet to the top. And then reach up tall. Deep breath in. Eagle pose. Sweep your right arm under your left. So cross up your elbows and then wrap up your wrists. Sit nice and low. Sweep your right leg over your left. Squeeze your arms together, your thighs together. Find something to stare at, one point of focus. Nice, feet together, arms up, deep breath. Other side, left arm under, wrap it up. Sit low, left leg over. Squeeze your arms together, squeeze your thighs together. I feel like the dog is judging us. Good. Feet together, arms up, inhale. One-legged mountain, pick your right knee up. Take your right hand to your right knee or your right big toe. You've got a hold of your toe, extend your right leg forward. Keep your left arm active. If you need to bend your knee, right knee or left knee, feel free. Definitely don't block out your left knee. We'll open this up. So bend your right knee, pull your heel in, open your hip, and then straighten it back out again. It helps if you create tension between your toe and your fingers, and then also your left hand nice and active too. 3 more breaths here. Let's slowly bring it back to center. Arms up. One-legged mountain, pick your left knee up. Hand either to your left knee or to your left big toe. If you have a hold of your toe, press your heel forward. Try to keep your spine straight no matter what, so don't round your spine just to reach your foot. Wrap a hand towel around your foot if you need to. Again, create that tension, so push your left toe into your fingertips. When you're ready to open up, bend your knee, pull your heel inward, open your hips, and extend it back out. Big breaths. Hold for 3. 2, slowly bring it back to center, and slowly release. Tree pose will be the last pose in the standing series. So shift your weight into your left foot. Bring your right foot somewhere on your left leg. Hands at heart to start. The purpose of tree pose is to ground and center. So press down through your left foot. Once you feel nice and grounded and centered, like you've brought your awareness back to yourself, then stay or take an arm variation. Don't forget to breathe. Pranayama, breath control. Longer inhales and exhales. Hands back to heart center. Bring your left knee up somewhere onto your right leg, or your left foot up somewhere onto your right leg. Hands at heart to start. Again, find something to stare at, something that's not moving, and stare through it. So soften your gaze. Once you feel grounded and rooted and centered, take your arm variation or stay right where you are. Hands back to heart, feet together. Reach your arms up overhead. Take a deep breath. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift. High plank, step back. On my count, lower down to your belly. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, rest. One cheek to the mat, arms by your sides. I'm going to go with comments. Oh, hi, Ben. Ben's here. Ben's my old pal from Cedar Rapids. You guys see how sweaty I am? Switch cheeks, look the other way. Baby cobra. Bring your chin down to the mat. Hands to the mat next to your rib cage. Squeeze your legs together. Press the tops of your feet down so hard that your kneecaps lift up. Squeeze your butt. Tuck your tail a little. Take an exhale. And lift your upper body up only. So no work in your hands, right? Only using work in your back muscles. Press your chest forward. Roll your shoulders back. Oh God, that feels so good. So squeeze your shoulder blades together like you've got a pencil between them. We're trying to strengthen upper back muscles and open chest muscles. So squeeze your upper back as much as you can. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, rest. Take one breath in at the bottom. And one breath out. Second pass. I'm going to go for a full locust, so arms out, legs up, chest up. Option, you can stick with your baby cobra. You want to just keep this stretch out of your low back. So if you feel your low back getting crunchy, back off, legs in, and then come back up. Again, the point is to strengthen your back body. These are posture correctors. So get up there, no pain, and hold it for 5. Breathe, 4. Stay, 3, 2, rest. Take one breath in, one breath out. Last pass, your choice of what you want to do. So if you like floor ball, or if you want another locust, or another baby cobra, skydiver, just anything where you resist gravity here. So tuck your tail a little to protect your low back, engage your abs. Exhale to prepare. Lift up, inhale. Go to your edge. Whatever that looks like for you today. Knowing that we've been doing a lot of sitting and a lot of laying down, and so these poses might feel a little creaky. Give yourself some grace to not be quite as flexible or as strong as you normally are. 3 more big breaths. Lie down. So bring one knee out, then up. It's a really subtle stretch. It's more of a release in your low back than anything. If it hurts your knee, then put a hand towel under your knee. Switch legs. I didn't do the rest of it. Good. Everybody come up to hands and knees. We'll take puppy pose or kneeling dog. So stack your hips over your knees. Your thighs should be straight up and down. And then walk your hands forward. Lower your chest towards the mat. Now, if your hips went forward and your legs aren't straight up and down anymore, try to press back so your hips stay directly over your knees. If your chest meets the mat, then also put your chin on the mat. Otherwise, just put your forehead down on the mat. Draw your shoulder blades together and down your back. And breathe deeply into your belly. 2 more big breaths. Good. Help yourself back up to hands and knees and right into a cat pose. So counter stretch, tuck, curl around. Make space between your shoulder blades. Maybe bring your right ear to your right shoulder, then left ear to left shoulder. Just stretch your back body a bit. We'll come to your back. For bridges and wheels, 3 passes of bridges and wheels. Can you guys still see me yet? So your choice if you want to do all bridges, all wheels, or some combination thereof. Bridge is just like a hip bridge. Wheel is like a full back bend. Bring your hands by your hips for bridge. Imprint your low back to the mat. So engage your abdominals to press your low back down. Keep your low back nice and long engaged, or abs engaged. And then when you're ready, lift your hips up. Good. So keep that length in your spine so that you don't feel this stretch in your low back. Fire up your glutes, and then make like you're squeezing a block between your thighs. So don't let your knees cave out, but also don't let them cave in. Don't squeeze them together. Hold that space between your thighs. If you want a little more stretch in your shoulders, scoot your body weight side to side, interlace your fingers under it. Reach your knuckles towards your heels. Breathe deeply. Squeeze your butt. Hold for 3, 2, rest. Don't hug your knees in, so stay flat. And just breathe. Second pass, bridge or wheel. When you're ready, imprint your low back down, engage your abdominals, press up, exhale. You can try for a different variation if you like. Maybe lift one leg up, and then the other. Or stack one ankle on top of the other knee. You get a little hip stretch out of it. And then the other. Lots of fun stuff we can do here. Otherwise, just squeeze your butt, lift your hips straight up. Hold for 4, 3, 2, Lie down. Again, don't hug your knees, and that's dangerous for your low back. Just breathe, stay flat. Last pass. I'm going to do a wheel. You want to do a wheel? We're going to do a wheel. You guys can stick with that bridge, or if you've been doing wheels already, do whatever you want. Wheelies, hands up by your shoulders. My feet are going to slip because my toes got wet. Okay, so again, imprint your low back to the mat to keep your low back safe. Prepare with an inhale. And exhale, press up. Good. If it hurts your low back, experiment with lifting your heels. And that will sometimes make it feel a little bit better. Breathe into your chest, into your belly. Squeeze your upper back muscles. Squeeze your glutes. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2. Nice job, buddy. Lay down. Exhale. Supta Baddha Konasana. So butterfly legs. Bring your feet together. Let your knees flop out. Let's take a supine twist. So extend your left leg long. Hug your right knee into your chest. Give it a little squeeze. And then drop your right knee to the left when you are ready. Option to keep your knee bent or extend your leg long. It just kind of depends on what you want and what your flexibility is. Good. Unwind and take a half happy baby. So grab your foot. If you can't reach your foot, just grab your hamstring and then pull your knee down towards the floor on the right side of your torso. Right. Little pretty girl. Yeah, that's down dog and dog. Yeah. Go lay down, baby. Go lay down, Nina. She doesn't care. When you're ready, switch sides. So hug your left knee into your chest, give it a big squeeze. Oh, baby. Yeah. Then drop it off to the right. What happened to our camera guy? Oh. Social distancing. Find your hamstring and just pull your knee down towards the floor. Notice if that makes your right hip like lift up off the mat super high. Try to press your right hip down. So keep your hips level, both butt cheeks on the mat as you pull your left knee down. Feel the stretch in your left hip socket. Maybe your left inner thigh, left hamstring, maybe your entire left leg. It's a big stretch for some people. So then let's take a whole happy baby. So grab both feet or both hamstrings, pull your knees down towards the earth. Also press your tailbone down towards the earth. Think also even of pressing the back of your neck down towards the earth. So imagine your entire spine flat on the mat. You won't get there, your neck isn't going to get to the ground. But imagine your entire spine flat on the mat and your knee pulling down on either side of your torso. Oh, big stretch. Good. Send both legs up high. Hands by your hips for a little bit of support, or underneath your hips even. Imprint your low back to the mat. Charlie Chaplin your feet, so heels together, toes out. Flex your feet, pull your belly in, lower your feet 1/3 of the way. Hold them there, keep your belly in. Drop them 2/3 of the way down. Hold them there, keep your belly in. Drop them to 2 inches above the mat. Hold and hover. Release your glutes, keep your belly drawn in. And lift them all the way back up. Good. Again, 1/3 of the way down. Inhale. 2/3. Inhale. 2 inches. No work in your glutes. Hold for 3, 2, all the way back up. Nice. Again, 1/3. 2/3. 2 inches. All the way back up. 1/3. 2/3. 2 inches, all the way back up. Head and shoulders up off the mat. Maybe hands up off the mat as well. Keep your low back down. Gaze towards your navel. 1/3. 2/3. 2 inches, back up. Nice work. Again, 1/3. 2/3. 2 inches, back up. 2 more times. 1/3. 2/3. Chin to chest. 2 inches. Back up. Last one, guys. 1/3. 2/3. 2 inches. Hold here. 10, 9. Lift your head. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lay down. Why do I do that, Shay? I don't know why I did that. It just was what was in my heart.
That's good now.
That's good. That's good for us. You're rock side to side. Then rock forward and back, up and down your spine. Whoa. Look out, Lena. Get a few good rocks, and when you're ready to go chaturanga, cross your ankles, plant your palms, shoot through chaturanga. That did not work out for me. Up dog, down dog. Half pigeon is next. Bring your right knee forward. You can pick it up first if you want. Scooch your left toes back. So however you like to do this pose, your ritual to get into it, you have plenty of time. A couple of minutes on each side. So however you like to get into your pose is perfect. Surrender, give way to gravity. No tension, especially in your right glutes. Slowly let yourself back up to tall arms. Make your way to your other side, however you like to do that. So I like to just kind of jump right into it. I think the perfect counter stretch for half pigeon is the other side of half pigeon. But for a lot of people's bodies, they want to go through a down dog or a three-legged dog, whatever works for you is A-okay by me. My hair looks awesome. My hair looks great. It's pretty awesome. Your ritual to get into your pose. Slowly roll yourself back up. Make your way to your final resting position. So I'm going to legs up the wall, which I highly recommend. You don't need anything but a floor and a wall. And if you don't have an available wall, you can put your legs like on a couch or on a chair or whatever. Yeah. So you don't have to have your butt all the way up against the wall. I literally just want your feet up. And do whatever you have to do to just be restful. This pose is wonderful for your low back. It's great for anxiety, for sleep, meditation. During this stressful time, it would be beneficial to do this pose 10 minutes a day. Well, we're here. We'll do it for 5. Just the remainder of class, so 5 minutes. I'll hold the space for you, so there's no reason for you to move. You don't have anywhere to be, not yet. Not at all. So just allow your face to soften, your shoulders to soften, your hands and arms to soften. Relax down on the mat. Relax the back of your neck and your throat. Your chest and upper back. Lower back and belly, hips heavy down onto the floor. You only use enough muscle in your legs to keep them upright, which really should be not even noticeable. Here's where I'll leave you with some silence. I'll bring you out of it when it's time. Feel free to let your mind wander or keep it on one area of focus, like the flame of a candle or your body on the floor. Slowly take a deep breath. Bring movement back to your body when you're ready and how you're ready. Bring your knees into your chest and roll to one side. Just take a second to reflect on the intention that you set. And on your practice. Come up to a seated position. Hands at heart center. We'll take one final breath all together to seal the practice. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, bow in honor of yourself and your decision to arrive on your mat today for this class, whether it's live or whether you're visiting it later. Gratitude for your ability to move, your ability to sweat, your ability to breathe. Thumb knuckles to your forehead. Thanks so much, everyone, for joining. Together we say, Namaste. Thanks, everybody. I saw that Ashley was clapping after class the other day. I'm going to turn down this light. And then we'll check the comments. We're coming for you. Who's there? Who made it? Come sit with me, buddy. Who made the blocks? 11. Who made it through class? look so gorgeous. You look so gorgeous too. Okay, well, anyway, those of you that aren't commenting, oh, namaste, Mendy. Sometimes I think the comments come like a little bit later. So,
Or they just don't respond.
or they don't want to talk to us, or they're on TVs. You guys are on smart TVs. Good job, Dan. Good job, Kayla. Good job, Emily. So tomorrow is the last day of our online challenge, and oh, good, Sarah. That makes me really happy. Mine too, girlfriend. So tomorrow is the last day of our online challenge, and that means that it's the last full day of like lots of content for free on YouTube. After that, we are going to have some paid options to sort of help keep our studio alive during the pandemic. So if you want to learn about those, get on our email list because we'll be sending out some communication about that, sometime soon. So to get onto our email list, go to muddyfeetyoga.com, scroll all the way to the bottom, and there's a way to sign up there. If you can't find it or you can't figure it out, then contact us through that. Also, if you're on Facebook or Instagram, we're there all the time. Feel free to contact us there. Dan's not going to find us there because Dan doesn't do that. It's amazing that Dan's doing this. Good job, Dan.
Good job, Dan.
Really good job. Super proud of you. So yeah, thank you oh, good job, Lisa. And Ashley. Ashley's still clapping. Oh, Mendy's still moving. That's what it was. Moving, breathing, sweating. Oh, miss you too. You guys make me so happy. Okay, yeah, get on the email list and let us know. Good job. Oh.